As we finish the first week of Northern Roots, of course, we have another stop for you at Two Rivers Gallery. We're going to have that in the show. We're going to wrap up our hobby horse hoedown as well in the show today, and the cowboy hat in full swing for, of course, Rodeo PG in Prince George this weekend, too. All that and more coming up on CKPG Today.
We are along the Northern Route today for another stop here in Prince George, this time at Two Rivers Gallery. And Brianna, thanks so much for making the time to chat here. There's a lot to take in at Two Rivers Gallery.
There is, outside and in, and I thought we'd talk a little bit about a elusive statue that we've had here since 2009.
Okay, he's old.
He's quite old, yeah. He was commissioned over in 2008 by Two Rivers. He is made out of bronze. I'm not too sure about the tree at the top, honestly. Couldn't find much info about that. But this was made by Peter von Tiesenhausen.
Okay.
And it is kind of about our connection to nature and our responsibility to take care of it as we are a part of it. And yeah, it's not just the elusive man standing out here. Yeah. It is, it has a deeper meaning. Because
when I said, hey, we're coming along the Northern Route, we're going to come pay you a visit, I said, what is with the guy outside? Like, who is this? Why? So this is good info to find out here. And I want to talk a little bit about the building quickly, too, because it not only is it Two Rivers Gallery, inside's gorgeous, lots of art. The building is a form of art in itself, too.
Absolutely. The whole entire building is kind of like a visual metaphor for where we live, Clayton-Tenay, kind of representing like waves of the rivers. And on the inside, there are railings that are kind of crisscross that represent the deadfall trees. And yeah, so everything here is kind of like, it's art.
It's art, and it's exciting. And we're going to head inside to talk a little bit more about it. Thanks, Brianna.
Absolutely.
Now, when you're rediscovering the Northern Roots and you head inside Two Rivers Gallery, this is what you're going to see. Of course, it's still a new building, fairly. It's not old.
No, we're just like over 2 decades at this point. Yeah. And behind me, you'll see what I was referring to previously. Kind of, there is the deadfall tree, little rungs there. Kids like to run their hands along it. Makes a cool sound. We all love that. Yep, and we have the Galleria over here. We have Prince George Pottery Guild happening in there right now. This is my realm. So have cool stuff in there. Every 2 months it swaps out. Every 3 to 4 months the main galleries swap out. And we have a really cool gift shop and cool programs upstairs that are happening pretty much all the time.
Okay, so Two Rivers Gallery, yeah, so for people who haven't been in it a long time, it hasn't changed too much over the years, I guess, other than the exhibitions themselves have rotated in and out. The same concept, it's all for the community, lots of kids camps, lots of workshops for lots of people.
Yep, we are a non-profit situation over here, so yeah, we are just for the people, for the community, and we want everyone to have fun and look at art and make art.
Yeah, so tell me about the gift shop for a second here. We're going to show you some footage of it, but lots to kind of, I guess, look at, lots to buy, lots to absorb in there.
Yeah, everything that is in the gift shop that you see is created by local artists in this region, and it's all handmade stuff, all very different, all very cool. So, and we take a lot of pride in that.
I like it. Okay, well, speaking of a kids camp, they're doing some clay work up there right now. Is that what they're doing?
They are, yes.
Okay. Well, you know what goes better than animals in television is kids in television. So I say we're going to take the route here, the Northern Route, up the stairs, very picturesque stairs. Maybe some of the longest stairs in town.
Yeah, you will be winded, but it is worth it. It's worth the trip. We do have an elevator as well, though.
Okay, there you go. Let's head up there and see what's going on. All right, up here in the clay making workshop they got going on here at Two Rivers Gallery. This is a slice of what they do here. And okay, who am I with today? What's your name?
Camden.
Camden, okay, and?
Audrey,
okay, and now Camden, tell me a little bit about what you're making here. I'm going to hold this up so the camera can see it, but this is what you're trying to model in clay?
No, actually I'm trying to make this a dinosaur footprint.
Okay.
And I don't even know how I'm going to do that. I have an idea.
Okay. What's your idea? Like a lot of compressing of the clay?
I'm probably going to put my fingerprints in as all those dots and then put my fingernail in as the claws.
Cool. Okay. Have you ever done anything like this before? Work with clay?
Not really. I was at Eagle Bay Camp and I found some clay by the water and I started making something that I didn't even know what it was.
Okay, well, so today at least you're going to know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, now Audrey, what are you making over here?
I'm making a plant
A plant, okay, not one of these. Did you sketch it? Where is it?
here.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're going to hold this up so the camera can see it too. This is like, oh, it looks like the plant in my office, Audrey.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, what kind of plants are you going for? Do you have a name for it?
No.
No, just a plant. Okay. Seaweed?
I'm gonna make the cup all cracky to make it look like it's a fossil.
Okay.
Because we're
I like
making
it.
fossils today.
And do you guys have fun at Two Rivers camps? Do you like doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
You've done it before? Because this is a pro D-Day. It's like a holiday for you, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You feel like you're on vacation?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. If the kids feel like they're on vacation, it's definitely a good time. Just part of the experience along the Northern Route you can have when you take your kids places all summer long. Of course, we'll link all the summer camps here coming up at Two Rivers Gallery as well on ckpgtoday.ca. Thanks so much, guys, for sharing your little story today and what you're making. Good luck, and yeah, we'll see you wherever the Northern Route takes you. Sounds good?
Okay.
Thanks.
And just like the end of every visit at a stop on the Northern Route this summer, you can come at the end and get your stamp. Thank you. Happy National Lobster Day to everybody watching. It's a day to celebrate here because not only lobster's cool, they're also delicious. So we're going to talk about that today at Anchor's Seafood here with Nikki. And you guys have been carrying lobsters for a long time, I hear.
Yeah, since we opened, we're going on 28 years of business in Prince George, and we've been carrying lobsters the whole time.
Does Prince George like lobsters?
They do love lobsters. Yeah, so there's lobster boils, lots of lobster stuff goes on in this town.
Interesting. Now, of course, I know, fun fact, Nikki, I don't know if you knew this, Prince George, there's no wild lobsters here. You knew that?
Yeah, well, I thought I seen one last week.
Really? Crawling around?
No, it wasn't a lobster.
It is kind of crazy as how big they get here in the tank. Tell me about some of these guys you have in here.
Well, these guys are 1.5 pounds. Usually that's the size we carry. We can get bigger sizes for people if they need. Okay. 1.5 pounds, we get a ratio of boys and girls, so there's a difference there. Some people would prefer to have a female lobster over a male lobster. Female lobsters usually have roe in the tail. Their tails are a little bit bigger because they're wider. They carry their eggs underneath their tails.
So this one be a, do we know, girl?
It would be plastic.
Plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki, you got me there. You got me there.
So yeah, so these guys are what they look like here. So this is a boy lobster. He has a narrow tail, a wider claw. If you like the claw, that's the part you're going to want to go for.
Yep.
If you want the claw, you'll go for a boy. If you want the tail, you'll go for a girl.
Oh, interesting, interesting. And now, is there a lot of different kinds of lobsters out there? I mean, when you guys order them in.
No, they all seem to be the same species, but I've seen albino ones, I've seen bright blue ones, and some of those have come into our suppliers right in Halifax. So I've gotten access to just my supplier sending me pictures of them in their tanks.
Wow. So if you're ready to celebrate an Oilers Stanley Cup win, maybe lobster.
Maybe lobster.
Fitting. Well, here are the big Oilers fans at Anchors, and for good reason. I say, Nikki, well, I feel like one of the good reasons to celebrate, one of the, awesome reasons to celebrate National Lobster Day is having some fun with the animals themselves. And what do you say a race today? Do you think they would like that?
Well, we could give it a try. They don't really move very fast, but let's see what they got.
Get paid by the hour, so why not?
Why not?
All right, well, I figured the only safe way to do this, of course, Nikki, I'm not a big lobster expert, so I want to put on the eye protection here.
Might be a good idea when they start splashing you around there.
Okay, so you think we should name these after some Oilers, hey?
Probably, yeah. I would definitely pick Oilers.
Okay, so let's go for, this looks like the Connor McDavid.
All right.
He's pretty fast. Looks like big tail.
Yep.
What are you looking for here in a successful racer?
Well, it's this width of their tail so that they can slide on backwards.
All right, that one's getting picked over there.
Backwards, those guys. There's racer number 1.
Oh, he's a little, we'll let him rest, okay? Now you get to pick the next one.
I'm going to go with, I think, this guy right here.
Okay, oh, a little different color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's working.
He should have been McDavid with the color of it.
You should have been, you're right. So this one's dry sidle then?
It can be dry sidle.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right, and final choice for producer Zach. You got any preference here? Yeah, whatever you want, okay. I'm gonna pick one with a big tail. This guy in the middle here kind of reminds me, he's feisty too. He was being feisty earlier. Kind of reminds me of a Vander Kane.
All right, yeah.
Little feisty.
A little feisty.
He's got the tail ready.
Yeah.
Okay, we got our lobsters. Let's set up the race here, and we'll get lobstering? I don't know.
Race
Something like
it.
that.
Start your tails.
Start your tails. All right, we'll get it set up here.
You want to count me down?
3, 2, 1.
Come on. Hey, I think they need some extra motivation. Come on. The Racing Awards a sticker.
There goes dry sidle.
You want it?
Oh,
You want it? Oh, I won.
Dry sidle.
Dry sidle won.
Dry sidle 1.
Winning lobster. Okay. And just like that, the lobster races are over here. And Nikki, you picked the winning one.
I did, because I picked dry sidle, the winning one.
He is a playoff killer. And you know what? In exchange, we're going to give you the sticker.
Oh, nice.
Your very
right
own.
on. I will put it over here with our other sticker.
You never-
Oilers.
I like it. Okay, so the other thing I was going to mention on the tail end here, of course, the winning lobster is available here for a prize. So make sure you come get them here at Anchors. You guys carry seafood all summer long?
All summer long. Barbecue season.
I like it. Come check them out here, Anchor Seafood. So fresh, the sea hasn't even missed it yet. Did I say that right?
The ocean.
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 Yeah, same. Thanks, Nikki.
Thanks a lot, Caden.
Welcome to week 1 of the Hobby Horse Hoedown here. Your chance to see Winona Judd and Johnny Reed in the Energetic County Fair this summer. Now, you have submitted your votes. You have picked who you think might win, and today we will find out who is going to be the winning trusty steed that'll get you to the winning pasture. So without further ado here, like every horse race. Pow! And they're off! Off they go, and who is in the lead here? Is it the Mile Zero Mustang? Oh my goodness, the first to kiss the cash on Conda Caden will win. We have a distracted horse in the back of the field. A horse has fallen down. The jockey is ejected. Oh, coming from the rear to kiss the cash. Oh my goodness, if you have picked this horse, you have won.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Special edition of Social Scroll for you today because we're celebrating a big victory for the Abbotsford Canucks. Yes, we're Oilers fans here on the show, but we're big Abbotsford Canucks fans as well. For good reason. There are some Prince George connections as part of the Abbotsford Canucks, including player Dejar Kyra and also the equipment manager Ramandeep Chico Danjel. Now, those names might sound familiar to you because Chico spent a long time with the Prince George Cougars, 13 seasons in fact, and Dejar Kyra has been around the NHL and the American Hockey League. Finally found a home here in Abbotsford this season, and yeah, he played for the Prince George Spruce Kings. So we'll let the celebration video here take it away and set the scene. Yeah, pretty cool accomplishment for Chico and Jajar Kyra, of course. And yeah, I just want to build on the Chico here for a second because I'm lucky to call him a friend. Worked with him when he worked for the Prince George Cougars for 13 seasons. That is incredible. Over 900 games in the Western Hockey League before he made the jump to the AHL and the Abbotsford Canucks. And who knows what's ahead of him here. Maybe the NHL, maybe the Canucks one day. But right now he's going to be enjoying a trip to the Calder Cup Finals, folks. You can check that out. Cheer on the Abbotsford Canucks. It's going to be televised all over. And yeah, definitely some important local flavor to take advantage of there. Jajar Kyra played for the Prince George Cruise Kings in the early 2010s and was a contributing factor there as well. So there you go. That's what we like to do here on the show. Touch on some PG connections, what they're doing now. And there's definitely two great stories of that to share with you today.
Taking a look outside at today's CKPG Snapshot. This one comes from the wonderful Bill Bailey, who gave us a real treat here from the Vivian Lake area. Okay, this is a harlequin duck migrating, passing through, and I only have one question about this shot, Bill. Were the harlequin ducks singing the song Innocence as they flew through? I have questions. If they were, I'd love to hear it. Maybe from you directly. Thanks so much for sending it in. If you hear that tune, folks, please, I want to see evidence. Snapshot at ckpg.com is a place where you can send all of your great photos or songs, I guess, too. Send them our way. We'll just make them happen. Put them on the show here.
Kick-ass time, in fact.
Kick-ass time. I like it. We don't get to say those words on TV very often, so I want to abuse them while we can. It's going to be a kick-ass time.
Let's see how many times we can get it in here.
Okay, maybe a counter by director Alex.
Yeah, it'll be a kick-ass time.
I guess we survived? Is this a feat of accomplishment here, Jim?
Well, if you have to listen to me I have given a 4.5-hour tour.
Wow. What is it about Canada? What's it so special for you?
No, I think it's just been going on for such a love affair, a long time, that when I come there, I think they're just so grateful that we come over there.
There's gonna be food trucks, beer, it's
Some would say
the whole
kick-ass?
atmosphere. Some would say a pretty kick-ass screen.
How about that?
Okay.
Look at that. Come on. Could you make anything so perfect? Oh my God.
Pack it up and throw it on the back of a mule and away you go. You know, not throw it in the back of the car, right?
No.
Like wrong generation.
The mule.
On the back of the mule.
I'm still a product of word processing. I get that little red squiggly under exactly.
You get the strap today.
I get the strap today.
And Warren, you're saying you have a cool photo of Anna kicking someone in the face during said match.
Yeah, I think it was her winning point, so.
We've got a mechanical bull in the rear gardens.
Yes. That's what I'd like to hear. This is, there's nothing that beats a mechanical bull at a rodeo, Chris. Go Oilers.
Go Oilers.
Kick ass.
Kick ass.
Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
Local history can be taken into many different areas of interest. When you look at the paper, there's many different things, milestones, events, political issues, and today we're looking at, well, one of those hot potatoes, if you want to put it that way.
Today in local history, look back at this article printed in 2003 about a needle exchange program. Furthermore, crack pipes being handed out is part of it. I'm going to read some sentences here from the article. The AIDS Prevention and Needle Exchange program began its new campaign and has already handed out 60 clean pipes from its 3rd Avenue office. We're trying to keep the younger ones from getting Hep C and sharing pipes with infected users. That was the thought behind this. Other communities such as the Sunshine Coast, Nelson, Parksville, Whitehorse, and Toronto have also established similar exchange programs.
Yeah, you truly never know what you're going to find today in local history. If you didn't like it, like I said earlier this week, blame director Alex. And he said in my ear, oh, should have taken the DARE program, those people? Yeah, probably. But anyways, he's one of those too. Thanks so much for watching this week. Hobby Horse Hoedown winner, congratulations. Of course, it's part 2, your chance to win in the Hobby Horse Hoedown sequel next week, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, enjoy the Rodeo PG over at the exhibition grounds. All right, folks, yeehaw to the weekend. See you for more next week. Have a good one.